Chargers Nation, it's time to get excited. The organization is on the hunt for a standout tight end in free agency, and the buzz around this potential signing is electric. This player brings experience and a unique connection to our staff, and he could be exactly what we need to bolster our lineup. As we gear up for the upcoming season, every move counts. Will this be the signing that propels us to the next level? Subscribe now and like this video to stay updated on all the thrilling developments with your Los Angeles Chargers. The Los Angeles Chargers are making some intriguing moves in free agency, and the latest buzz is centered around tight end Tyler Conklin, who's coming in for a visit. Conklin, at 29, has spent the last few seasons with the New York Jets and is one of the more noteworthy free agents still on the market. He was a fifth-round pick back in 2018, and he's certainly established himself as a solid option. Now, what's really interesting here is the connection with the Chargers' assistant general manager, Chad Alexander, who played a significant role in the Jets organization. Having someone with that inside knowledge can't hurt, right? But let's be real for a second. Conklin is a journeyman, and while he's shown flashes, he's only eclipsed 600 receiving yards in a season once. Last year's 4 touchdown catches mark a career high for him. So, is he the game changer we've been hoping for? That's the million-dollar question. While some fans might be clamoring for a big splash like a trade for a marquee tight end, signing Conklin wouldn't preclude the Chargers from still looking to draft a tight end as high as round 1. That's a significant point to ponder. It suggests that the front office is still exploring all avenues to bolster the roster at a position that has been a bit of a trouble spot for us. On one hand, adding a player like Conklin can bring some much-needed depth. On the other hand, I can't help but wonder if we're just settling. The tight end position has been a pivotal part of the offense, and bringing in someone who is primarily a role player raises questions about our long-term vision. Are we looking for a stopgap, or are we genuinely investing in the future? As passionate fans, we all want to see our team succeed and reach those lofty dreams of championship glory. Every decision made by the front office impacts our chances and shapes our hopes. Conklin could provide some reliability, but is that enough to elevate our offense to the next level? And you, what do you think? The LA Chargers are in a fascinating position this offseason. With the second most cap space in the NFL, I was really expecting a splashy move to electrify the fan base, but so far, General Manager Joe Ortiz has been filling out the roster without that headline-grabbing transaction. Fans are starting to feel disheartened, but let's not give up hope just yet. There's still potential for a big swing, especially with a name like Hendrickson on the trading block. After the Bengals committed big bucks to Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, it seems they might be hitting their financial ceiling, making Hendrickson a prime candidate for trade. Now you have to ask yourself, is this the big move we've been waiting for? The Chargers have the financial flexibility and a glaring need for an edge rusher. Imagine if Hendrickson joins the team. He could essentially serve as a replacement for Joey Bosa, while also providing some much-needed stability on the defensive line, especially if Khalil Mack departs after the 2025 season. Right now, the Chargers are sitting on about $50.7 million in cap space, and after accounting for signed free agents and a potential Rashawn Slater extension, they could still have around $34 million left to play with. Hendrickson's cap hit would be manageable at roughly $16 million this season, allowing the Chargers to make this happen without jeopardizing their future. Do you think this is the best decision? Should the Chargers go all in on Hendrickson? The Eagles just showed us how critical a strong pass rush is. And you, what do you think? While the buzz around the league has been about blockbuster trades and high-profile signings, the Chargers have opted for smaller changes, setting the stage for a potential major trade if they see fit. With ample cap space, they could make a significant splash, but the question remains, should they take a chance on a player like Tyreek Hill? Now, don't get me wrong, Hill has been a dynamic force in the NFL, ranking among the best in receiving stats over the past few years. But let's dive deeper. Despite his impressive history, he finished with the lowest PFF receiving grade of his career last season. Sure, his yards per route run numbers look great over a 3-year span, but when you narrow it down to just last year, he ranked 35th among receivers. That's concerning for someone we'd expect to be a game changer. Trading for Hill could be a prime example of the Chargers paying a premium for past performance. His contract is a hefty burden, almost $28 million in 2025, and a jaw-dropping $51 million in 2026. Can we realistically see the Chargers investing that kind of money in a receiver on the decline? I don't think that's the smart move for a team looking to build a competitive roster. Instead, we have Keenan Allen, who could provide similar impact at a fraction of the cost. Spending $8 minus $10 million a year on Allen is much easier to digest than that massive combined $79 million for Hill over 2 seasons. So what do you think? I want to hear your thoughts on this. Are you all in favor of pursuing a star like Hill, or do you think it's wiser to stay the course with Allen? Join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for all the latest updates. And activate that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Bolts up!